我可以交给你，却Hey you， 听见我的声音，看着我的眼睛，我以为我是你的唯一，怎么就不在意，怎么就要放弃，这一次我可以交给你，却Hey。听见我的声音，看着我的眼睛，我以为我是你的唯一，怎么就不在意，怎么就要放弃，这一次我可以交给你，却Hey you， 听见我的声音，看着我的眼睛，我以为我是你的唯一，怎么就不在意，怎么就要放弃，这一次我可以交给你，却Hey you， 听见我的声音，看着我的眼睛，我以为我是你的唯一，怎么就不在意，怎么就要放弃，这一次我可以交给你，却Hey。
And good afternoon from Premier Bank Gymnasium. It's another fun-filled girls basketball action here today as the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks at 4-10 are getting set to take on the Baraboo Thunderbirds at 2-11. I'm Brett Ketterman, and on behalf of Sam Hess producing today's show and the Fort Atkinson High School theater crew, glad to have you along here for yet another Saturday afternoon basketball game. The Blackhawks will start Brooke Christensen, the 5'11 sophomore forward, averaging 3 points a game, along with Lily Belzer, the 5'6 junior guard, averaging 2 points a game. Taylor Marquardt, after the injury that sidelined her the last couple of games, she's back in. The 5'10 junior guard leads the Blackhawks in scoring with 13 points, along with Tyler Stouty, who missed last game's win over Williams Bay. The 5'8 junior wing, second on the team with 10 points. And rounding out the starting lineup will be 5'7 sophomore guard Ellie Cole, coming off a career high last week against the Williams Bay. And now we're going to take it to the floor as it's parents' night here at Fort Atkinson High School.
If the parents will just stand as you're introduced, please. Matt and Jen Christensen, parents of number 2, Brooke Christensen. Please stand. Mason and Stephanie Belzer, parents of number 4, Lily Belzer. Brian and Molly Connor, parents of number 5, Natalie Connor. Jeff and Cheryl Marquardt, parents of number 10, Taylor Marquardt. Brett and Jody Wolfram, parents of number 12, Sarah Wolfram. Wade and Jenny Stouty. Parents of number 15, Tyler Stouty. Aaron and Amber Burke. Parents of number 20, Caitlin Burke. Matthew and Lindsay Canters. Parents of number 22, Julia Canters. Joel Cole and Sheldon Cox, parents of number 23, Ellie Cole, and also manager Abby Cole. And Sheldon also representing number 30, Alexis Jacobson. Don and Tammy Nesty, parents of number 24, Peyton Nesty. And John and Jennifer Gray, parents of manager Taylor Gray. Hopefully I haven't missed anyone. Thanks again for supporting our players, coaches, and the team. Go Blackhawks! Parents, give yourself another hand.
That was Blackhawk public address announcer John Comer Jr. with Parents Night. Again, always a fun day. It was senior night, last home game that Fort Atkinson won against Johnson Creek, 67-35. The two seniors on the floor, Alexis Jacobson and Julia Canters, each with double-digit points. Jacobson with a double-double with 15 rebounds. And then again, the Blackhawks coming off a win, a 5-point win over Williams Bay, where sophomore Ellie Cole was hot from the outside, scoring a career-high 20 points in that win. Brooke Christensen, a sophomore forward/post player, also with 10 points that game, leading the Blackhawks. Another impressive feat with that win. They were doing it without Taylor Marquardt and Tyler Stouty, who are out with injuries. They are back in the lineup here tonight, I should say this afternoon, against the Thunderbirds of Baraboo. For Baraboo, their starters will be Jaden Ross, Emma Fluette, Maya White Eagle, Caitlin Pfaff, and Caitlin Frank. Now, the national anthem. Again, welcome back to Premier Bank Gymnasium. It's a non-conference girls basketball matchup. The Fort Atkinson Blackhawks getting set to take on the Baraboo Thunderbirds. Blackhawks looking to make their first win streak of the season, as they've got 2 in a row. Looking to make it win number 3. If they do here today, that'd be the first time since the 2015-2016 season where they won at least 3 in a row. That was a season that the Blackhawks won 5 in a row under the play of likes of former basketball standouts Courtney and Morgan Dunkelberger, Taylor Roman, Sarah Pfeiffer, and their leader, Ahea Simmons. So the Blackhawks looking to kind of create a little bit of momentum here with 3 in a row. And again, for the Blackhawks, they will start Brooke Christensen, the 5'11 sophomore forward, with 3 points a game, along with Lily Belzer, the 5'8 junior guard, averaging 2 points a ball contest. Taylor Marquardt, the 5'10 junior guard, averaging 13 a game. That's a team high, although she's missed the last couple of games due to an injury, but so glad to see her back in the starting lineup. Tyler Stouty, the 5'8 junior wing. She was honorable mention in the Badger South last year, second on the team with 10 points. And 5'7 sophomore sharpshooter Ellie Cole, averaging just under 5 a game, but coming off a career-high 20 points. Again, for the Baraboo Thunderbirds, they're led by Maya White Eagle. She has 17 points. The 5'7 senior guard is a transfer from Madison Memorial, where she was honorable mention in the Big 8. She does have 5 games this season of over 20 points, so she can light it up. Again, White Eagle averaging 17 a contest. And then second leading scorer on their team for the Thunderbirds, Taylor Paff. Honorable mention in the Badger North last year, and that's saying something when you have the likes of Wanakee and Beaver Dam. The 5'7 sophomore guard averaging 12 points a contest. And here we go again, no tip ball because of the COVID-19 restrictions, so Baraboo will take possession on the alternate possession. I should just take it on the sideline, and now the jump balls will go to the alternate possession arrow. It's Paff. Takes it all the way to the lane, missed the shot. Christensen with the rebound. Now gets it up to Marquardt. 15 seconds into the game. Stouty up on top. Now it's Belzer on the left wing. Gets it back to the top at the Cole at the volleyball spike line. Stouty in front of the Thunderbirds bench. Little down low pass. Cole with the scoop shot. Check it. Yeah, that was Ellie Cole with the scoop shot, reverse layup. And the Hawks strike first, 35 seconds into the game. Paff over to White Eagle. White Eagle will hand it back off to Paff at the top. Now over in the corner, it's Frank. Frank's 3 on the way, drills it. Caitlin Frank gives the Thunderbirds their first lead of the game at 3-2. Christensen in front of the bench of the Thunderbirds. Tries to get it down low to Marquardt, posting up, and it's knocked out of bounds by Jaden Ross. Out of the inbound. White Eagle with the steal, and she'll get bumped by Stouty. That's her first. Nice anticipation by Maya White Eagle. Getting the steal. Easy call for the officials. Stouty bumps right into her. White Eagle will bring it up with the Thunderbirds leading by 1. Now it's over to Paff. Swings it to Frank. Frank drives. Stouty knocks it away. Nice defense by Stouty, knocking it away. There comes the Blackhawks. Stouty, scoop shot in. 4-3, Blackhawks with the lead. Blackhawks put a little pressure on. White Eagle gets it into the front court. Back to Fluitt, now back to White Eagle. She drives the lane, stop, pops from 5, good. White Eagle with the nice move, getting to the middle, and a nice soft shot from 5. Thunderbirds back up on top. Cole. Shot on the way, drills it just inside the arc. Ellie Cole picking up where she left off after a career-high 20 points against Williams Bay. The night before that against Johnson Creek, she had a team-high 18. Now Maya White Eagle will put Baraboo back up on top with a 3-ball. 5th lead change in this early going. 8-6, Baraboo. Stouty on the double team. Passes it to nobody, but somehow trickles over to Belzer. Down low to Stouty. Her underhand scoop shot somehow falls in. Stouty just turns around and flings it up there, and we have a tie ball game. Paff bringing it up left side. Over to Frank. Her shot on the way is short. And Christensen pulls another rebound down. 8-all up to Cole. Cole advances it to the hoop, lays it in. Boy, Ellie Cole coming on strong as of late. Baraboo breaks the press. Now it's over to Paff. Paff back to Frank. Only 8 players suited up for the Thunderbirds this afternoon. We'll talk a little bit more about that as the game goes on. Fluette with the contact gets the ball to drop. And we're back to a tie ball game. At 10, Marquardt, Christensen and Belzer looking to set a screen up on top, and Stouty started crashing, and Marquardt passed it out, and we're going to have our first timeout after the first Fort Atkinson turnover. Baraboo's going to use their use it or lose it timeout here to start. A 30-second again. If you're just joining us for the first time this season, a couple of COVID new rule changes that the WIAA and the National High School Federation implemented. One, of course, as you saw earlier, was the no jump ball. That one still baffles my mind, to be honest with you, a little bit. The second one came about a week or two into the season, and they realized that with the mask mandate of the officials and the players, that they gave each team a use it or lose it 30-second timeout for each half. So teams get their 3 fulls and their 2 30s, but also an additional 30-second timeout in each half. And there you saw Baraboo use their 30. So it'll be Baraboo basketball out of the timeout. See the high school Palms team on the end line. They'll be performing at halftime. We'll bring you that live performance in under 14 minutes of gameplay. Paff gets it to the hoop, throws it up there, off-balance shot. Stouty and Ross tie it up. We have a jump ball. Boy, Jaden Ross, a 5'6" sophomore, a little feisty player there. She was able to somehow get that ball tangled up with Stouty, who's listed as 2 inches, but definitely had more than 2 inches on her at that possession. I'd say a good 4 inches on her. Now it's back to Christensen, over to Belzer in the corner. Looks at Cole posting up, now Belzer on the dribble. Back to Stouty. Stouty 3 on the way, no good. Ball's tipped around, and Paff gets the rebound, but steps out of bounds. All. Hawks looking to make the 7th lead change here of the game. Christensen with the ball on the floor, gets into the lane and draws the foul. Foul goes on Emma Fluette, her first, team first. And Christensen will go to the line for a pair of free throws. Again, Christensen coming off of a couple of good games. Last game in the win against Williams Bay with 10. And the win against Johnson Creek, the game before that, had 6. She hits the first one. Second one on the way is good. Christensen will drop both in, and it's the 6th, 7th lead change of the game. Blackhawks put a little pressure on. It's White Eagle. White Eagle attacks the basket, gets to the hoop, no good, and Christensen with the rebound. Marquardt bringing it up. Baraboo, very small lineup today as they've got a couple of their 6-foot players not here, not suited up. Marquardt kicks it out to Belzer. 3 on the way by Lilly is no good. Rebounded by Paff. The Thunderbirds' 3 tallest players, Natasha Hess at 5'10", and the Gruner girls, Mackenzie and Jaden, junior and freshman respectively, at 6 foot and 6'1". Maya White Eagle loses a shoe, and actually the officials called the break. Don't necessarily know if that's the right situation there, since the Blackhawks had the ball. Usually you keep playing unless if it's a medical emergency or someone's going to be possibly physically hurt. So either way, the Blackhawks will have the ball, leading by 2. So again, Christensen at 5'11", and Stouty, who's taller than the 5'8" she's listed. Steal by Thunderbirds. White Eagle on her way. Pops back for the 3. Short. Nesty gets the rebound. Peyton Nesty, Alexis Jacobson in for the Hawks, along with Taylor Marquardt, Tyler Stouty, and Ellie Cole. Stouty, one dribble, tipped pass, out of bounds. You're going to say not tipped. Just came off of Stouty's hands funny. So the third turnover by the Hawks. Checking in will be Emma Fluitt for Caitlin Frank. Hawks up by 2, putting on their diamond in 1 press. Path keeps it in the middle, gets it over to Ross. Ross back up to Wychuk, or I should say Strampy. Missed shot, and it's Nesty with another rebound. Marquardt bringing it up, guarded by White Eagle. Now it's Jacobson. Jacobson draws the foul. Jacobson with that double-double in that win against Johnson Creek, with 12 points and 15 rebounds. Shot on the way by Stouty is good. Four-point lead for the Blackhawks. 7 minutes into the half. Path on the dribble, keeps it back out to the top. Now she'll hand it off to White Eagle. White Eagle with the shake and bake dribble, gets into the lane and draws the foul on the reach. A couple of different Blackhawk players that foul could be on. And they'll get Nesty. Take your pick between Nesty, Cole, or even Jacobson on that matter, on that drive. Ross will get it out to White Eagle. Step back 3 on the way. Money. Boy, I was right on target on that one. I could tell that thing was going to drop in, no problem. And now Fort Atkinson will take a timeout. They're use it or lose it. The Blackhawks leading by 1, 14-13 if you're just joining us. It's been a back and forth game, 9 different lead changes. The Hawks have led by as many as 4, 14-10 until that three-pointer by Maya White Eagle, the transfer from Madison Memorial, where she was honorable mention in the Big 8. Big bonus for Coach Bale in his 8th year coaching Baraboo. He was very happy after Baraboo graduated 4 seniors last year, 4 starters, I should say, off of a team that went 3-20, 1-13 in the Badger North. The transfer of Maya White Eagle, though, at least gave them a little bit of an offensive punch that they were going to be lacking. So here we sit, Blackhawks up by 1 with just over 8 minutes into the game. Marquardt gets it off to Cole. Cole bounces it back to Nessie. Her shot, a little flat. Long rebound by Strampy. Here comes Paff and the Thunderbirds. Back out to Frank. 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded by Marquardt and the Blackhawks. Fort Atkinson pushing it up to Stouty. One-handed bounce pass off the move. It's going to go off at Nesty, and it'll be Baraboo's basketball. 14-13, Fort Atkinson leads. Frank gets it to My White Eagle off the break. Now it's over to Fluet. Her three on the way, drills it. Boy, way to break that press there for the Baraboo. They did a great job moving it. I think 4 out of the 5 Thunderbirds touching it. That's Baraboo's 4th three-pointer of this half. Now Nessie tries to get it down low to crossing the lane Cole, and Cole wasn't expecting it, and it goes out of bounds. Caitlin Burke checking in, along with Kiara Wolfram for Fort Atkinson. White Eagle, Euro step around Wolfram, missed it. Nesty gets the rebound. Here comes Nesty keeping the ball. Now she gets it off to Cole. Now it's over to Burke in front of Baraboo's bench. Back to Nesty. Nesty on the dribble, over to Jacobson. We're going to get a double dribble on Alexis. So Baraboo leads by 2 with the ball. Almost halfway through this first half on this wonderful Saturday afternoon. Driving is Paff. A lot of contact made, foul on Burke. Paff will go to the line for a pair. That'll be Burke's first foul, 3rd team foul overall. Jaden Ross will check in after the free throw. Paff, the second leading scorer for the Thunderbirds, still scoreless. Averages 12 a game. Honorable mention last year in the Badger North. Second one on the way is good by Paff. So Paff's in the scorebook and gets the Thunderbirds lead to 3. I gotta love the nickname Thunderbirds, one of the better high school nicknames. I'm Blackhawk tried and true. There we go, nice move by Ellie Cole getting to the hoop. She's got a game high 8. 3 on the way by Fluet is good. So a pair of 3 balls for Fluet and White Eagle. Throw one in for Frank early on in the game, and it's a 4-point Baraboo lead. Burke over to Wolfram. Down low to Jacobson, turn around, no good. Nice box out by Paff. White Eagle will control the ball. Frank on the drive, bounces it on the baseline to Ross. Back out, wide open, Fluet off. Jacobson with a nice rebound. Again, Jacobson just seems to have that knack for finding those rebounds. Scrappy player out there as the senior. Cole over to Wolfram. Back to Burke. Back to Nesty. Nesty thinks at what she's going to have to do. Here comes Burke on the drive, off balance, no good. Ball still loose. And somehow Baraboo comes away with it. Ross, right side, lays it in. 6-point lead, largest of the night for Baraboo. Jacobson. Down low to Cole. Contact made, no foul. Missed shot, White Eagle comes away with it. White Eagle breaks away from the pack and lays it in. And here comes a timeout by Coach Rosic as he sees his team get outscored 11-2 in the last 3 minutes of action. And give credit to Baraboo's defense. They forced some turnovers, but more importantly, they've just forced Fort Atkinson into a few just stops and off-balance shots and then getting those loose rebounds and getting out and going. And again, they've got a couple of great outside shooters. Emma Fluet, the 5'7" junior guard, has been deadly and right on from the left corner, and Caitlin Frank hit hers from the right corner as well. And again, Maya White Eagle just right now too much for the Hawks to handle here midway through the first half. Officials are going to reset it. Official tossed the ball to Belzer, and she wasn't quite ready for it, so could have been Stickler and said, oh, it's a turnover, or he realized it was his fault. Again, officials not handing the ball. They're usually doing bounce passes. Christensen down low, nice little turnaround post. And here comes the Thunderbirds. White Eagle open for the three, no good. Belzer with the nice box out on Frank for that rebound. Marquardt will get it back from Belzer and set the Blackhawk offense up, trailing by 6. And the Stouty pass, again to the outside. It's the second time we've seen a miscommunication between the players, one cutting to the basket and the passer passing it more to the outside. Those are errors you see quite a bit early on in the season. And another turnover for the Hawks. Halftime, we've got the performance by the high school Pomsey. Maybe we'll talk a little playoff action. It's a lot different this year. Shot by Frank, or I should say Fluette, no good. Ross gets the rebound. There will be a quote-unquote state tournament, just not culminating in a big showdown at the Resch Center or at the Cole Center. We'll talk more about that at half. Ross misses the first free throw, so it'll still be a 6-point lead. What's interesting is usually where the boys are, that's where the girls fall. Here comes the shot by Ross, and she hits the second one. That's not the case this year. First time ever I can remember one of the teams being in a division that the other team isn't. We'll talk a little bit about that, not a whole ton. We'll save that conversation for Tuesday when Monroe Cheesemakers come to town. That'll be our next live stream. Turnaround jumper by Stouty is no good. White Eagle gets the ball. Now it's up to Paff. Paff, three on the way, no good. Stouty gets the board. Up to Marquardt. Marquardt pushes it with Burke on the right side. Marquardt, off-balance shot, no good. White Eagle gets it. Up to Ross. Ross, easy lay and missed the shot. And we have a lot of bodies on the floor. Ross hits her head. Marquardt on the floor along with Emma Fluette. They're going to get the foul on Emma Fluette, her second, team third. Relatively clean played ball game for both squads. Marquardt over to Stouty. 7-point Baraboo lead, and Fort Atkinson will take a timeout. Did not like the offensive look against this Baraboo defense, so Coach Rosic calls that 30-second timeout. Again, if you're just joining us, Baraboo leads 25-18 after a back-and-forth affair. Baraboo went on an 11-2 run over 3 minutes to kind of slowly pull away. The Blackhawks, though, still kind of holding tight, trying to keep it a single-digit game going into halftime. There's 5:10 left. At halftime, we'll have a performance by the high school Poms team, and we'll talk a little bit about the postseason. It's not going to be quite March Madness. It'll be February Madness. Either way, 4 months ago, not sure there was people that thought there'd even be any type of basketball season. So, as we've talked about all time, but here we sit. Thankful for any type of ball game we can get in. A lot of Saturday afternoon games. Why not? If you're going to play on a Saturday, let's do it in the afternoon and give the families the rest of the weekend off. Oh, what Billy Belzer open, loses the pass from Marquardt. That's the 9th turnover for the Hawks. White Eagle now off the press, gets it up to Frank. Frank, guarded by Marquardt, loses the ball. Fourth Baraboo turnover as Marquardt pushes it up to Burke. Burke missed the right-hand lay-in. Baraboo ball, leading by 7. White Eagle gets it to the hoop. Bad angle to the shot, and the Hawks fight for the rebound between Burke and Belzer. And they're going to get the foul on White Eagle. Fort Atkinson gets a gift there as they'll get the ball back, trailing by 7. Gone 2 minutes without a score. Stouty, by either team, I should say. Over to Christensen, now the ball's poked away. Here comes White Eagle, sees an opening, takes it in, shot no good. Christensen gets the rebound, and then unfortunately her momentum carried her to the baseline, and when she tried to pivot around to outlet, stepped on the line. White Eagle inbounding baseline right. Now it's up to Frank. Back to White Eagle. Marquardt right on her. Over to Paff now, who's guarded by Burke. White Eagle now with the screen by Paff. Gets it into the lane. Oh, nice sweet bounce pass to Ross, and Ross lays it in. Boy, that was a pretty pass by White Eagle. It just had a nice soft touch on it, and Jaden Ross delivered. 9-point Baraboo lead. 3 on the way by Stouty, forcing it, no good. Ross tips it to White Eagle. Here comes White Eagle, guarded by Burke. White Eagle gets to the hoop, shot in. Boy, White Eagle with 12. She had 33 in a game this year. I think 31 in a game last year. So she can light it up, and she's doing it here tonight. 3 on the way by Marquardt. Rebounded by Paff and knocked out of bounds by the Blackhawks. Nesty and Ellie Cole checking in. We have a 30-second timeout taken by Baraboo. Again, glad to have you along for all Fort Atkinson Blackhawk home events, basketball and girls basketball. Swimming, they also live stream. Wrestling, they've live streamed, although they're in a little bit of a quarantine issue right now, so they'll hopefully be back on the mat soon. Again, for the girls, their next game will be Monday, so they'll have 1 day off. They'll travel to Whitnall before coming back here to Premier Bank Gymnasium for a game against the Cheesemakers of Monroe. That game's scheduled tip is 7:15. Actually, I take that back. That game is scheduled for 6. So we'll bring you the live stream starting at about 5:59 or 1 minute before tip-off. Ross's pass deflected by Marquardt, but Baraboo gets it back. Now it's Strampy. Strampy on the dribble over to Frank. Frank, shot no good. Ross gets it. We got a foul on Baraboo. That'll be the 5th team foul. That's a tough foul on Ross, but a foul nonetheless. Marquardt and the Hawks. Now it's over to Cole, looking to cut this 11-point lead. Christensen down low, scoop shot, nice move. Brooke Christensen with a couple of nice post moves down low here today. She's got 6. White Eagle gets it poked away by Nesty. Nice steal. And now we have a foul on Baraboo as Cole was advancing. Foul's going to go on White Eagle, her 2nd. 6th team foul. Again, Baraboo with only 8 players. Their top 3 post players not here, not suited up. Christensen, 3 on the way, no good. Nesty with the rebound. Nesty on the dribble, back in, throws it in, no good. Rebounded back by Nesty over to Stouty. Her 3 on the way, no good. Christensen tries the tip. Paff gets it though. Here comes Paff. Nice move by Taylor Paff, her first field goal of the night. It's back to an 11-point lead for the Thunderbirds. Cole Marquardt gets it free on the baseline. She's got her first points of the game. Interesting, the Fort Atkinson JV girls played earlier. We have a timeout, Baraboo, 32nd. Again, as I was mentioning, the Fort Atkinson JV squad had the game before this. It was a 48-44 win over the Whitewater Whippets. Again, when I was talking to Coach Athletic Director Steve Mahoney, my first thought was maybe the JV team is under quarantine, but unfortunately, they just had a case of too many games scheduled, so they had to drop a game. So give Athletic Director Steve Mahoney a ton of credit for finding an opponent. Called up longtime friend Justin Crandall, the Athletic Director at Whitewater, and he said, sure, our JVs would love to come play here. So that's why you saw a different JV team. But again, Fort Atkinson coming out on top, 48-44 to that. Baraboo, much like the boys program, takes separate buses for their JV team as well, and said that's our farthest drive of the year. So if we can cut that game out, that saves the athletic department some money. So again, great to see the JV team still get a game in and see them pull up a big win. They held on. They were up big and then held on for the win. Here, it's a 9-point Baraboo lead. They've led since the 9:08 mark. Actually, check it. They've led since the 9:55 mark. 1 minute to go until intermission. We'll bring you the Palms routine. We'll talk a little bit about the postseason and where the teams are. Pass is stolen after it's deflected, and Marquardt with the ball, 40 seconds to go. Stouty gets a clear shot to the lane, missed it. Marquardt rebound, too strong, tipped around. Fort Atkinson with the ball. Fort Atkinson with a couple of off-balance shots down low. Couldn't get him to fall. Marquardt inbounding baseline right. Over to Stouty. Open three is short. Rebounded by White Eagle, and she's fouled by the Blackhawks. Foul's going to go on Nesty, her second. Nesty just being too aggressive going for that rebound. White Eagle easily had it. I thought that was the 7th team foul. They're not going to, must be the 6th team foul. Must be the 6th team foul for the Hawks. So the next one will be the bonus situation with 30 seconds. Both teams with 6 team fouls. And Paff with it. And Baraboo leading by 9. Paff all the way to the hoop. Shot no good. Christensen, Ellie, Ross battling for the rebound, and it's Marquardt coming away with it. Marquardt guarded by White Eagle. Oh, and the sweep behind the back dribble. Flips it to Christensen, 8 seconds. Back to Marquardt with 5. Shots missed, gets her own rebound, 3-second shot up, count it! Taylor Marquardt. With 2.1 seconds left, Marquardt gets the second, third, and fourth opportunity to finally fall for the Hawks. Foul goes on Ross, her second. Marquardt to the line. Marquardt's shot is missed, and Baraboo will just let the clock wind down, but they'll go into the halftime leading 31-24. And as the Palms team is getting set, we'll bring you the scoring so far. Maya White Eagle leading the Thunderbirds with 12, Emma Fluitt with 8, 5 for Jaden Ross, 3 for Caitlin Frank, and 3 for Taylor Paff. As again, Thunderbirds with only 8 players suited up. I think they only played 6 that half. For the Hawks, they are led by Ellie Coles, 8 points, 6 for Tyler Stouty and Brooke Christensen, 4 for Taylor Marquardt. And now, for your halftime performance, the Fort Atkinson High School Palm squad is, we'll give it to Junior over at the PA announcing table.
the Fort Pond Squad.
I'll talk to you anytime you want.
Let's hear it for the Fort Pond.
and welcome back to Premier Bank Gymnasium. 2 minutes until intermission is done with, and hopefully Coach Rozic is able to inspire the girls as they trail 31-24 to Baraboo. And again, if you're just joining us, Baraboo led by Maya White Eagle with 12. The Thunderbirds hit 5 3-pointers in that first half, 2 by White Eagle, 2 by Emma Fluitt, and 1 by Caitlin Frank. For the Hawks, they're led by sophomore standout Ellie Cole. For the third game in a row, she's leading the Blackhawks in scoring after coming away with a 20-point high on last, Thursday's game win against Williams Bay. She leads the Hawks with 8 points. And again, for Fort Atkinson, it's interesting. We're getting ready for the playoff time, although it's a little different as the WIA not having a big, huge state tournament that's going to culminate into a one true champion. They're going to have more like sections where you'll play and you'll just win your section for that. And for the girls, what's interesting is the boys and girls are in 2 different divisions. We'll talk more about this on Tuesday when the Cheesemakers come to town for the girls. But the girls are still Division 2, where the boys got bumped to Division 1, and a lot of that had to do with the big city schools of Madison and Milwaukee opting out of not just the basketball season, but of the postseason. And there must have been some more boys team that opted out as well, and so that's why you see the difference. So the boys listed as Division 1, they'll have the 2 Janesville schools, Beloit Memorial, Monona Grove, who's just started playing, and the Milton Redhawks. Always a good battle. That's a tough squad. We'll talk more about the boys, too, as this half goes on, as they've been in quarantine for the last, seems like forever, but it's really only been 14 days. They're finally out of quarantine on Sunday, I believe. We'll bring you the lineups here. The girls' Division 2, they'll take on teams from Edgerton, Evansville, Jefferson, Beloit, Turner, and Monroe. We'll get a chance to see Monroe on Tuesday night. So it'll be interesting to see how that all shakes out. For the Hawks, they'll start with their starters here in the second half. Brooke Christensen, Lily Belzer with the ball. Ellie Cole, Taylor Marquardt now with the ball, and Tyler Stouty running the baseline are your starters for the Hawks. We'll bring in the starters for the Thunderbirds on their next possession. Pass is stolen into the double team. That's the 12th turnover by the Hawks. They started out the game well. White Eagle gets to the basket, missed the shot. Now Fort Atkinson Stouty pushing it. Right side scoop, and Stouty's got 8. And Baraboo now looking to push it. Caitlin Frank to the basket. Count it! Caitlin Frank, the 5'7" freshman, gets her first basket of the second half. Fouls goes on Stouty, her second. And Frank will go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play. Here it is. In and out, and Christensen gets another rebound. Boy, Brooke's been fantastic on the boards. Up to Ellie Cole. Contact made. Oh, just bounced out. So Ellie Cole will go to the free throw line. Hawks 2 of 3 from the charity stripe tonight. Cole will make it 3 of 4. She hits the first one. She's got 9. Second one on the way by Cole is good. So Cole in the double digits for the 3rd game in a row. Maya White Eagle gets to the basket. Shot off. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Baraboo. Jaden Ross, Emma Fluitt, Taylor Paff, and Caitlin Frank, the 5 on the floor for the Thunderbirds. Again, Thunderbirds with 8 players suited up. But Natasha Hess the 5'10 senior, and the Mackenzie Gruner, the 6'1 junior, and Jaden Gruner, the 6-foot freshman. Not here, not suited up. Baraboo definitely missing their size. Stouty gets to the basket, scoop shot in. Boy, when that scoop shot is falling for Tyler Stouty, it falls, and it's been raining for it. 3-point lead here for Baraboo. Hawks out to a great start here of the second half. Frank drives, gets to the basket, off the glass, good. Boy, the freshman being more aggressive here in the second half. Cole just beyond the free throw line and drops it in. Ellie Cole with 12. Back and forth affair here the last few possessions. Frank, guarded by Belzer. Back to Paff. She's going to walk with it on the drive. 7th turnover by Baraboo. Here comes Marquardt, trailing by 3. Three-pointer could tie it. Belzer in the lane. Turnaround jumper, good. Belzer gets in the scoring column here tonight with a nice turnaround hook. Baraboo up by 1. White Eagle gets in, draws the contact, no foul. Christensen gets the rebound. Check it, Cole with the rebound. Hawks get a chance to take the lead for the first time since midway through the first half. Madison Strampy checking in for Paff, I should say. Cole. Step back 3 on the way, drills it. Oh, you're going to say foot on the line. So Cole with 14, but the Hawks take that lead back. And just like that, Maya White Eagle will get the lead back for Baraboo. Cutting down the lane on the left side. Marquardt, Belzer. Belzer on the drive, gets it poked away, keeps it though. Out to Christensen. Ross with the nice closeout. Christensen attacks it. She's going to get the foul on Ross on the reach-in. That'll be her 3rd. Nesty getting set to check in. Along with Taylor Paff for Baraboo. Paff will come in for Caitlin Frank. The freshman will have a nice seat on the bench with 7 points. Nesty inbounding baseline right. I should check it left. Marquardt, 3 ball on the way, drills it. Taylor Marquardt with her first 3 of the night. And it'll be a 2-point lead. 3 on the way now. Oh, Emma Fluitt says, I'll match you. I'll see your 3 and I'll call your 3. That's the right poker terminology. I don't think it's raising. I don't think you can't shoot more than 3. You get my gist, though. Baraboo back with the lead again. Marquardt from the outside. Another 3 ball. No good. Ball loose. Rolls through the lane, and White Eagle will get it. Oh, and we're going to have a foul on Marquardt as she tries to cut White Eagle off. It'll be her 2nd foul, 2nd team foul, and Ross will have a seat. Paff, left side on the dribble, guarded by Marquardt. Nesty just face guarding White Eagle, not even worried about anyone else. White Eagle gets free, kicks it out to Frank. Back to Paff. Paff drives, contact, no foul. Shot no good. Marquardt gets it, looks to push it up to Stouty. Stouty loses the dribble, flips it back to Marquardt. Back to Stouty, open 3 ball, airs it out, but Frank is right there. Frank's pass is stolen by Marquardt. Marquardt shot no good, gets her own rebound back to Stouty. Stouty scoop shot no good, rebounded by Frank. Check it, Paff, and we'll have a Blackhawk foul.
involving Blackhawks Ellie Cole, her first.
It's going to be Cole's first foul. Third team foul for Fort Atkinson. Blackhawks, man-to-man, full court pressure. Nesty on White Eagle. White Eagle gets by her. Nice stop by Cole. Kick out though. Frank 3 on the way, drills it. Check it, that was Fluitt. Fluitt for 3. And Fluitt with 14 on thanks to 3 3-pointers. Cole cuts it down the lane, drops it in. Boy, Ellie Cole is looking really good as of late. Really has elevated that game, getting to the hoop. Alexis Jacobson getting set to check in for Fort Atkinson at the next dead ball. Fluitt over to White Eagle. Baraboo 2-point lead. Here comes the screen set by Paff. Nesty with the foul. That'll be number 3 on Nesty as Caitlin Burke and Alexis Jacobson checking in. Christensen, Stouty out. Wide open after a miscommunication. Fluitt misses the 3, rebounded by Strampy, and we have a jump ball. Boy, Blackhawks got lucky. Miscommunication on the substitution. Baraboo wide open for the 3 as, again, that miscommunication didn't come back to hurt Blackhawks as they were able to get the rebound off the missed shot and for the jump ball. Marquardt gets it down low to Jacobson. Now it's out to Nesty. Back out to Burke at the top, guarded by Paff. Now it's Marquardt, right side. Marquardt 3 on the way is short. Tried to track a rebound down in the corner, but slipped on her way. So it'll be Baraboo ball, leading by 2. Fluitt. Back to White Eagle. Step back 3. No good. Rebounded by Cole. Fort Atkinson with a chance to tie or go ahead on this possession. Marquardt over to Burke in the corner. One dribble by Caitlin. Now it's over to Jacobson. 10-footer. No good. Nice rebound by Strampy. Nesty almost got away. Nesty, I would say, got away with another foul there as she falls backwards. Baraboo, second chance. 3 on the way is short. Oh, a nice rebound by Paff. Back out to Fluitt. Fluitt 3 on the way. Third time's the charm. Emma Fluitt with 17. A new career high for the junior guard. And it's back to a 5-point Blackhawk deficit. Marquardt open down low. Off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, ball loose. Second chance opportunity good for Taylor. And we have a timeout, 30-second timeout for Fort Atkinson. Again, if you're joining us, it's 46-43. Baraboo leads Fort Atkinson after going into intermission with a 7-point lead over the Blackhawks, 31-24. Blackhawks came out great here in the second half. Ellie Cole with 8 of her 16 here, and there's still 10:29 to go. Again, up next, Lady Blackhawks, I should say, will travel to Whitnall on Monday for coming home to face Monroe. And the boys, I feel like the boys have been in quarantine for longer than 14 days, but when I check their calendar, day 14 will be tomorrow. So they're finally out of quarantine. Then they'll have to get the minimum number of practices set by the WIAA before their first contest, and that's going to be Saturday, January 23rd. They'll travel to Wilmot. Their next home game will be Tuesday, January 26th, when Jefferson Eagles come to town. Battle for the paddle. White Eagle. Over to Paff. What a strange year this has been. Again, talked about being happy to play any game you can. For the boys, they're out to a great start. White Eagle will lose the ball. Unfortunately, it's their second quarantine of the season. They had one right after a scrimmage that delayed the start. Then they got a couple of games in, and they were looking really good. They were looking fast. They were able to shoot inside, outside. They had kind of one of the more well-put-together teams Fort Atkinson has had over the years. Then they got hit right after right before the New Year. I should say right after the New Year's, being in quarantine for the second time. So we'll see how they look coming back. Oh, Jacobson on the nice curl pass from Burke. Got the ball to roll out. Baraboo leading the way. Paff laying good. Bodies on the floor. Carnage. Either way, it results into 2 points for Baraboo. And Fort Atkinson now will turn it away. Blackhawks doing well. That's only their second turnover of the half. Unfortunately, they still trail in the turnover mark, committing 13 turnovers compared to Baraboo's 9. So Paff will bring the ball up against Burke. Over to White Eagle, just in front of the big FA. Now it's Frank. Swings it over to Fluette, back to White Eagle. White Eagle on the drive, kick out. Off the mark, so Frank tracks it down. Now it's Paff. Paff off the glass. Boy, Taylor Paff coming on strong. She's got the last 4 points for Baraboo. Baraboo looking to pick up win number 3. They started the year off winning their first game. Then they lost their next 11 before winning. Both their games they've beaten Portage. Burke gets fouled, thought it was going to drop. Bounces off the rim, so Burke will go to the free throw line, looking to get in the scorebook. Again, Baraboo, 2 wins came against Portage. Coming off a win. Burke hits the first free throw. More importantly for Baraboo, that foul's on Jaden Ross. That's her 4th. Again, as we talked about earlier, Baraboo only 8 players suited up, 6 in the rotation. Burke's second one on the way is money. Money for Caitlin.
Really don't back into the line.
Oh, do I get to touch the game ball again? Oh, I do get to touch it. I'm pretty impressed. That was pretty cool. I was all set to go under the table. Be like Dig Dug and have to dive down to try to find it. Well, Burke's 2 free throws will cut Baraboo's lead to 5. 3 on the way by Frank. No good. Rebounded by Strompy. Missed the shot, and Stouty's there for the rebound. And another miscommunication pass. Again, I talked earlier, that's probably number 4, where the Hawks just weren't on the same page. Fortunately, in basketball, if you're not on the same page, it doesn't end pretty. White Eagle gets it down in the lane, pops it from 5. .809 to go, 52-45. 3 on the way by Nesty off the glass. Peyton Nesty off the glass, drills it. That's one as a coach, you're saying, no, 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 yeah, 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 after you drop it in. 52-48, White Eagle on the dribble. Gets it to Paff, back to White Eagle. Nesty just flat out face guarding White Eagle. White Eagle gets by Nesty. And we're going to have a foul on the floor by the Hawks. Foul's going to go on Ellie Cole. That'll be the Blackhawks' 4th foul. That'll bring Kiara Wolfram in for Nesty. Check it, that's the 5th team foul by Fort Atkinson, 2nd on Cole. Frank wanted to go right, had to pause, and then finally gets it off to Paff. Paff over to White Eagle. White Eagle, between the leg dribble. Nice job by Wolfram on the defense, and we have a travel. Scar Wolfram with some straight up man-to-man defense on White Eagle. Held her ground, caused the turnover. Blackhawks looking to make this a one-possession game here with a made basket. Belzer drives, pulls it back out. Tries to skip it to Wolfram, knocked away. And now we have bodies on the floor once again. It's Stouty, and we're going to have a foul on Baraboo. Coach Bale can't believe it. Foul's going to go on Taylor Pfaffer first, but more importantly, that's the 5th team foul for Baraboo. Both teams with 5 team fouls. Inching closer to that bonus situation. Cole with the screen, and now Stouty's pass is stolen by Pfaff. Pfaff is hammered, and she is on the floor, gets up. That's a hard foul, clean foul. Hard foul nonetheless. That's 3rd foul on Cole. And Pfaff will go to the line for a pair. Off the mark. Second one on the way for Taylor. Missed both. Belzer tracks it down, so it'll stay a 5-point game. Check it, 4-point game for Baraboo. Cole. Over to Stouty, now it's back to Wolfram. Marquardt, Stouty looking to post up. Marquardt, one-hand skip pass to Cole. Cole drives the lane, baseline. Nice little right-handed floater, good. Boy, Ellie Cole, 18 points. Tied a career high against Johnson Creek, and now we have a full timeout, Baraboo. One possession ball game, 52-50. Again, as I was talking about, Ellie Cole with 18 tonight, coming off a win against Johnson Creek where she had tied her season high, or I should say tied her career high with 12, only to best that by 8 against Williams Bay in that nice win. And now she's 2 away from tying her career high that was set just the other night. So Cole really starting to kind of bring on that A game that people kind of seen in her throughout the season. But boy, she has played incredibly well here tonight, as again, she's got 10 of her 18 points this half after the Hawks found themselves down by 7 at halftime. Blackhawks came out strong, cutting that lead to 3. Baraboo would kind of pull away a couple different times, but then eventually Fort Atkinson back right here to a one-possession ball game with 6:16 to go. White Eagle, Fluitt, Pfaff, Strampy, and Frank, the 5 on the floor for the Thunderbirds. 8 players suited up, 6 in the rotation for Coach Bale. His top 3 big players are out. And now we have a foul on Madison Strampy. She'll set an illegal screen. 6-team foul. So both teams in the bonus after the next foul here. Stouty on the drive. Too strong. White Eagle with the rebound. Probably could hear Coach Rosich telling Stouty no foul. Pfaff, kick out, 3 on the way, drills it. Boy, Emma Fluitt, 20 points. A career high for the junior guard. Now it's over to Stouty. Back to Wolfram, over to Belzer. Belzer down low to Marquardt. Powers it up, missed the shot, second chance opportunity too low. Wolfram gets the 3rd opportunity and is fouled by White Eagle. Boy, White Eagle did a good job originally on that defense against Marquardt. Kind of forced her to get the ball on a bad angle for the shot. Wolfram for a pair. And Wolfram hits the first one. Second one on the way by Kiara is rolls off, and it's going to be Paff with the rebound. 4-point lead. Oh, White Eagle somehow is able to flip that in, and she's got 18. Boy, White Eagle and Fluid doing the job for the short-handed Baraboo team, coming off that nice win against Portage. Marquardt, too strong on the post move, and it'll be Baraboo's ball. Marquardt trying to get the poke from behind. Wisely doesn't try it, as she probably would have drawn the foul. Up on top is Paff. Now it's White Eagle. And we have a jump ball.
Foul ball, arrows to the Thunderbirds.
Here comes Fluet over to White Eagle. White Eagle gets the ball poked away. 3 on the way by Paff, no good. Rebounded by Wolfram. Another nice rebound by the Blackhawks. Marquardt off the glass, good. Taylor Marquardt with 11. 4-point Baraboo lead with 4 minutes to go, and we have a timeout. Again, both these teams coming off of wins, looking to pick up get on a little bit of a win streak. For the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks, they came into tonight 4-10 overall. However, they've won their last 2 in a row to Whitefish Bay and against Johnson Creek. If they win here tonight, if they can pick up win number 3, it'll be the first time since 2015-2016 that the Blackhawks had a win streak of 3 or more games. That was a year, the 15-16 season. Blackhawks had a 5-game win streak behind the likes of a FAHS Simmons, who went on to play for a season or 2 at UW-Whitewater, Taylor Romans, Maya Garrett, the Dunkelberger twins, Morgan and Courtney, Sarah Pfeiffer. Some good basketball players in that squad. For the Thunderbirds, they're coming off of a win, a 19-point win against Portage the other day. They're looking to hold on. 4-point lead with 4 minutes to go. White Eagle guarded by Wolfram. Fluet. Ross back in the game. She's got 4 fouls for Baraboo. Baraboo very content to run some clock. Paff off the dribble, gets it over to Fluet. Hands it off to White Eagle. They ran 20 seconds on the clock. I would say usually a 45 seconds is pushing it. Step back 3 for White Eagle. Drills it. Wow. And it's a 7-point lead. That could have been the backbreaker right there, as White Eagle, after killing about 30 seconds of clock with the step back 3. We'll see if Fort can answer. Stouty posting up against Paff. She'll go to the line after getting hammered. Foul goes on Frank, her 3rd, team 8th. Stouty misses the first. Stouty with 10 here on the night, 4 in the second half. Belzer will check out. Christensen checking in. Stouty hits the 1 free throw. So it'll be a 6-point lead with 3:08 to go. Paff. Over to Frank. Back to Paff. Again, Baraboo looking to wind some clock down here. Look for 30 seconds or so. Paff will back it out on the dribble and gets it over. Now she'll get it back right in the center circle. Paff back to White Eagle. Nice job by Wolfram, and it's a steal, and we have a foul on Jaden Ross. That'll be her 5th foul. That's a tough foul on Ross, as she was just kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time. The foul is on Ross. You can see Coach Bale trying to say it shouldn't be a foul, and that there should have been a foul somewhere else. But neither way, the sophomore will foul out with 5 points all in the first half. So Madison Strampy will check in for the Thunderbirds, and Stouty will go to the line where she just got done hitting 1 of 2. Bonus situation for Stouty is good. 5-point deficit, looking to make it 4. Doesn't, but Christensen gets it put back good. Boy, that's one where actually the miss was beneficial. And it's 3-point lead for Baraboo. 60-57. White Eagle guarded by Wolfram. Breaks free, Euro step, missed it. Wolfram with the ball over to Marquardt. Back up to Cole to Stouty, back to Marquardt for the tie. Off. Ball tipped into Fluitt's hand. Stouty knocks it away. Shot up, no good. Ball loose, out of bounds. Fort Atkinson ball. Marquardt inbounding the ball, baseline right. Gets it to Stouty. Marquardt posting up. Pass, good. Shot, good. Marquardt posting up, wasn't the strong moves earlier in the game, but now hits one when it counts. Blackhawks trail by 1. Fluitt will go to the line after drawing the foul. Good job by Emma Fluitt getting into the lane to draw the foul. Foul's going to go on Stouty, her third. That's 2 for Emma Fluitt, who has a career high here tonight with 20. Missed the first, second one on the way. Off the mark as well. Baraboo just 4 of 10 from the charity stripe. Wolfram, handoff Marquardt. Shot good. Taylor Marquardt with the go-ahead basket. With 1:34 to go. Behind the back dribble by Paff. White Eagle with the screen. Paff down the lane. Dumps it down low to Strampy. Her shot is deflected, and it's Fort Atkinson ball, 1:21 to go. Leading by 1. Baraboo with a couple of good opportunities, just couldn't get it to fall. Here comes Marquardt, guarded by White Eagle. Stouty. Left wing. Back to Wolfram. Now it's Christensen. Christensen rips and gets it over to Marquardt. Now it's Wolfram. Under 1 minute to go. Blackhawks leading by 1. Baraboo with 9 team fouls. Possession arrow pointing to Fort Atkinson's possession. Stouty, 40 seconds left. Blackhawks doing a good job running clock. Get it off to Wolfram, back to Cole. 30 seconds. Now it's Stouty. And here comes the foul. You knew somewhere around the 20 or 30 second mark, Baraboo would be forced to foul. Fort Atkinson able to just kind of run some clock out, and Stouty to the line for a bonus. Double bonus, missed the first free throw. Both free throws are missed. 1 point lead. Here comes Paff. Over to Frank. And we have a timeout, Baraboo. 21.3 seconds left. Fort Atkinson leads. There's 21.3 seconds left. Timeout taken. partially guarded. So plenty of time for White Eagle and the Thunderbirds to get into a good shot. If you're Fort Atkinson, you just don't want to foul right now. So the Blackhawks will come out in their diamond and one. Fluette inbounding the ball. White Eagle in the corner. Flips it over to Paff. Now there's 4 seconds. Now the Thunderbirds have to hurry. And we have a double dribble on Baraboo. And that will... And Baraboo will be forced to foul right away with 1.8 seconds left. Boy, that was... The press did what it needed to, which was take time off the clock. Baraboo had 3 seconds to just get the ball dribbled in. Now Stouty will get the ball. And that will be the end of the game. The Blackhawks coming from behind with 2 free throws by Ellie Cole with 7.4 seconds left to come away with the win over the Thunderbirds, 63-62. And for the Thunderbirds, they get 23 points out of Maya White Eagle, 20 points, a career high for Emma Fluette out of 6 3-pointers, 7 by Taylor Paff, 7 for Caitlin Frank, and 5 for Jaden Ross, who fouled out of the ball game. For the Thunderbirds, 62 points. For the Blackhawks, they were led once again for the 3rd game in a row by sophomore standout Ellie Cole with 20 points, 15 for Taylor Marquardt, 12 by Tyla Stouty, 8 by Brooke Christensen, 3 by Peyton Esty, 2 for Lily Belzer, and Caitlin Burke with 2, and finally Kiara Wolfram with a free throw. As the Blackhawks needed all 63 points to come from behind for the victory, raising their record to 5-10 before they hit the road to Whitnall on Monday before coming back home on Tuesday against the Monroe Cheesemakers. Stay tuned. In about 5 minutes, we'll have a new YouTube stream as our post-game show. Coach Mike Rosich will join us, and hopefully a Blackhawk player. Stay tuned. For Sam Hess producing tonight's show, the camera crew, Donnie Martin running the program here. Fort Atkinson High School Theater staff, I'm Brett Ketterman. Glad to have you along. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon as Fort Atkinson comes away 63-62 over Baraboo. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.